We got new knives and stuff from our custom shop. Let's light it up. We got new knives and a new brand here at SMKW with Vosteed right there. This right here is the Racoon. So we got a whole line of Vosteeds in, and they cover really a huge range. We're going to go over with you. We're going to go over them with you. But this one right here, it's 59 bucks. It's nice blue micarta. We've got different colors as well. 14C28N on the blade steel. They kind of upswept sheep's foot. Really nice action. Ambi thumb studs, reversible pocket clip. 59 bucks. That's a good deal for a nice solid EDC right there. And we'll go ahead and make our way through these Vosteeds here. Actually, let's go in order of price. So next up would be the Nightshade, and that's been a really popular one. It's a very interesting shape, and I'll be the first to say, when I first saw this one, I was like, the blade doesn't open all the way. That was my first thought. I was like, no, that is not how that goes. But I can admit that I can see where this would be a useful blade shape. Really fidgety here. This thing absolutely flies open. So this one's coming in with Nitro-V on the blade steel. We've got black micarta, canvas micarta there. We've got a nice copper colored pivot ring on both sides. And this one also comes in the mini Nightshade, which Greg has one of those. It comes in crossbar lock as well as the Linerlock version. There's the mini Nightshade right there. Same, kind of design and principle there. So you can see the similarities. I really like those. But I will be the first to say that blade shape is kind of weird to me. I still haven't gotten used to it, but that one's coming in at $69. What do you think?
Reminds me of a boomerang. Boomerang shape.
Yeah, kind of. Absolutely. I didn't even think about that.
If it was yellow, it'd be a banana for sure.
It'd be a nanarang.
It's got a nice ting to it.
It does.
It's definitely feels and works better than it looks, in my personal opinion. I hate to say it though, because it sounds weird, but the more you handle it, the more
it kind of fits. Yeah. Now, the one that is more my speed, and we've seen the Corgis in the CDC stuff, but the one that's more my speed is the Corgi Pup. I love this thing right here. This thing is super cool. I like the button lock. I like that it has so many different opening methods. I also like the Ultim backspacer there that kind of makes the lanyard hole as well. And so you've got the back flipper, the front flipper, and you've got the button lock. So a lot of different ways to deploy that. And all of them work.
You mean to tell me you like the beer urine scales after all of this?
I do. I have talked crap about those beer piss scales so many times, but that one right there, I don't know. There's something about it. I'm like, and I'm coming around to Ultim altogether. I find myself being drawn to it, and that is one handle material that I do not have at all.
I think there was a Kaiser fixed blade in Ultim that just came in that I really liked.
That one's 99 bucks, and it's S35VN on the blade steel, so under 100.
Premium all the way around.
Yeah. It's a great
But it's
blade.
brittle, TC. You can't use Ultim to bushcraft with.
It's brittle if you don't use it right. Yeah, sure.
That was the biggest argument with somebody I had about Ultim scales. They're just brittle. They crack. What are you doing with it?
Yeah.
I have a knife for typically everything that I need to use it for. I'm not going to be... What are you hitting with the handles?
Right?
What are you doing to crack these?
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sure crazy. Somebody will inform me. But
yeah,
if you're doing something like that, get you a fixed blade.
And then the name on this one, this is the Thunderbird. And I've got one of these. I really like it. Mine is actually the blue and white on the handle there. This one's with M390 on the blade steel, button lock, just a really, really slick knife. I think the blade on this one is beautiful. That compound grind is gorgeous. Got the nice fuller going all the way out with the thumb hole opening. It's also got the front flipper and the back flipper right there. And all of them work flawlessly without wrist action or anything like that. So you can, talk crap about me in the comments if you want to. But M390, nice G10 on the handles there. And this one's coming in at $135. That is, I would have to say, probably one of the least expensive M390 blades out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've got a pattern here. Basically, you're getting a lot of premium quality at some of the lowest prices out there, with a lot of the bells and whistles.
So we did show at the beginning of the video our new custom shop 357 right there from ZT. So these were customized by our own Tyler Pipes, CEO. Did a fantabulous job customizing these titanium scales on this 357 right here. 20 CV on the blade steel. Of course, you get the original scales in the package as well. Now, of course, this is a limited run as well because, obviously Tyler can't just sit there and do this all day long. I'm sure he'd like to on some days, but he's done a fantastic job with these, and this is a great price too. $249.99. Titanium scale, 357, 0357 for those of you from ZT. And that's a really good deal. That is a fantastic deal for a customized 357.
Fantastic deal.
Fantastic deal.
Oh, Billy Mays over here.
Billy Mays here with another fantastic
and so
product.
I really like that. I don't think they're going to last long. Like I said, we've got a limited amount. We might have some of those at Blade Show. I don't know. I know we're going to have some of our custom shop stuff there. So stay tuned for that. We'll be giving you guys a rundown on what all we will have there coming up very soon. But that's a really good deal on those, and I like them. Where do you want to go next?
This guy's kind of cool.
You like that one? You like that one? Little Kershaw Launch 4.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 4.
Wha-bam! Look at that.
That Damascus?
That's Damascus, baby.
Wow.
So these are really cool. And the Launch 4s, anything from the Launch series has been insanely popular from Kershaw because they work really well. They've got a great hit to them, and they're very economically priced for an out-the-side automatic with a name like Kershaw and American-made, obviously because it's an automatic. But that one right there with the Damascus blade, and we've got a whole series of from the Launch series with the Damascus blades available. So if that one's not your flavor, if you want something more, freedom speaking, we've got longer blades. But that one's coming in at $123.95, and we've got all of the Launch series, well, a lot of the Launch series rather, in the Damascus blades now, and really digging those. I don't think those are going to last long. We got a few of each one of them, and to keep going on that train, we've also got a Livewire there with the Damascus blade too.
What? There's a Damascus in this?
Yeah.
I have not seen this. Choo.
And it's really not that hard to actuate. He was just having fun with it. Those actuate really easily. But that's a beautiful blade on that. And I feel like it fits really nicely with that. It looks almost like a topo pattern in that Damascus. Topo map.
I think I like it better than the other options.
It's really nice. Now, we've got all the new variants of the Livewire, including the new colors, blue, purple. We've got the raw aluminum. So that's 6061 T6 aluminum on the handles. Damascus on that one. Of course, MagnaCut on the rest of them there.
You know what would look really cool? I would never be able to afford it, but a really shiny Damascus steel. I think that would look really good.
You think Jim's listening?
Maybe. But I think they're listening to their customers more than anything. And nobody really likes to pay for Damasteel. They like to look at it.
Yeah.
But Damasteel is very expensive.
We've shown several of these new Baron Sun Barlows right here over the last few weeks. We finally got another one in, and this one is going to be another carbon steel. So we haven't had another carbon steel since the composite handle one. This one right here is just absolutely gorgeous. So this is going to be that stag bone.
Make sure you show the blade because we didn't show it enough in the last video.
I'll even get up close with it. We got that nice sheep's foot Barlow right there. This one's got a lot, so it does have the oil on it. I'm not going to take all the oil off because it is a carbon steel blade. You can see on this side, CS USA, that's carbon steel USA. Stag bone on the handles right there. Bear and Sun on the blade tang. Nice long pull on that blade. Beautiful swedging up top there. I think this is going to be a great carry, especially for those that are real old school.
What is this color again?
So that's going to be...
Does it have a color name?
Red Stag.
Red?
Yeah.
All right.
And all of them are going to take dye differently, I guess.
I would call that...
I'd call that Mater.
Mater, yeah.
Because it's almost like an orangey red. I think it looks like a Mater. 1095 carbon steel on that one, 3.75 inches on the blade length. It's a great work knife, and it's nice and slim too. And listen to this.
That's good stuff.
That's a solid.
That's good stuff.
And look at there. Look at there. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. And that one's coming in at $54.99. $54.99 for American-made large Barlow. Sheepfoot blade, carbon steel on the blade steel.
I'm just going to tell you, there's been other knife brands that's came in and looked at that, and they just go,
I don't know how they do it.
I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they get it at that price and keep it here. I mean, they're God's work. God's work.
Another one that we got in is going to be the new Moraknives, the color of the year from Morakniv. And we've got both. So
those are shiny.
That is very bright.
It just does not like that.
No, it doesn't. So
there we go. I had to tone down the light. There we
both of them coming in with
very
the green
reflective
sheath. Obviously opposing handles right here. So we got carbon on the red with the green inlay. We've got stainless on the green with the red inlay right there. And the stainless is coming in at $12.99. Carbon's coming in at $10.99. $10.99. That nice Scandi grind. These things are absolutely insanely sharp out of the box. And if you've ever worried about whether or not a Morakniv will actually hold up, you have seen us do torture tests on Moras before.
Craig handed me this.
Why did he hand you that?
Because those are mine.
Oh, he has them.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Because he's the cheap champ. And he had to let everybody know
They
that
are-
he bought the cheap one on the table.
They are definitely the...
That hair
Did you
popping.
see that?
Hair popping. These things are insanely sharp, and I think they're a fantastic deal. They've actually, I mean, we've showed you that you can actually click the two sheaths together. Mora has been a mainstay in the bushcrafting and outdoor community for a long time, and that's with good reason. They offer an amazing product at an insane price. And now we're going to go to the other end of that outdoor fixed blade spectrum with these new Dawson knives right here. That one right there is the Wilderness, new release. So hunting, camping, and outdoor knife. That one's coming in with CPM 3V on the blade steel. And, of course, the Arizona copper finish, which is my favorite from Dawson. That finish is just gorgeous. I think it's insanely sexy.
Yeah, I would love to have this thing. It is very cool.
And the ergonomics, that's one thing that I love about their ergos.
I'm kind of like, you know, like in the movies when, like, the nerd sees a really attractive lady walk by and then they just forget how to talk. I've noticed with like knives I really like on the show, I'll be like,
words.
I like that knife.
It's beautiful. And then you put it in your hand and it fits so well. Like the contours are so inviting and so comfortable.
I was watching a behind the scenes with Guy Fieri, or however you say his last name.
Yeah.
And he was like, you can always tell when I like or don't like the food, because if I don't really like it, I'll try to explain every flavor that there is in it. And then like, if I do like the food, I just sit there and enjoy it.
Give away his tails. You know, and honestly, these knives, especially with that finish, to me, are so sexy, and the handle feels so good. It's almost like spooning with that person that just fits perfectly. You know what I mean?
It feels great in the hand. I like that knife.
I like it. And of course, it comes with the carbon fiber Kydex sheath right there. If I had one gripe to say, I would say that the sheaths are a little intense for me, especially the belt clip. I understand, and it's going to be extremely durable, but I typically like something that's easier on and off than that would be. But very robust sheath, for sure. Good, secure fitment right there, but also not overly difficult to pull out. I like it. So, and we've got one other one, and that one was the Wilderness. This one is the Shepherd, and that one is equally as beautiful. The only thing that I like better on the other one is it does have the pry bar made into the back end of the pommel right there. This one is going to be just a full tang all the way, and that is a thick piece of Magna Cut on this one right here.
That'd be a good t-shirt. Full tang all the way.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I like it. I like it. So this one, again, the ergos are great. That is a thick piece of Magna Cut and a beautiful finish with that Arizona copper finish on it. Now these are coming in. This one's $330. The Wilderness is coming in at $310, and these are just absolutely gorgeous knives. Dawson does a phenomenal job. Their fit and finish is great. Their durability and rigidity is great. I love everything about these, and that just feels so good. I've wanted one of these for so long, and I just haven't bit the bullet and saved up my money for it, but I think I'm going to have to. This one right here is...
Oh, they're cool.
It's calling to me.
That'd be a fun one to take out bushcrafting with, for sure. Everybody'd be like, woo.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
So, and insanely sharp right out of the box, too. I love them. So, that's what we got on the show. What have we got in our pockets?
For me, I am carrying a Trash Panda today. Oh, Victorinox Trash Panda.
What?
Yeah.
What? That's off my desk.
Yeah, well, it found its way into my hands. I can't show what I'm carrying today. I didn't know we were doing a show.
That is great.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. So, you're carrying the Trash Panda.
I'm carrying the Trash Panda.
That is awesome.
Yeah, pick one up. They're cool.
You know, I recently found out that apparently Dylan's been putting together his and his wife's baby room with a tinker. Like he's been putting all of the furniture together with a tinker.
Bless his heart. Somebody needs to just give him a drill.
Well, I did give him an arc. I gave him a Leatherman arc. I was like, dude, you're about to be a dad. You've got to learn how to fix stuff. So, there you go.
This is Greg's carry.
Greg's carrying that beautiful open L with the reindeer on it. It's not holiday season, but those reindeer are running free right now.
He's got a couple carries. You saw that Vosteed he had.
Free range deer, yeah, and he did
And
show the Vosteed
and he's
earlier.
got the Moras. He's got a lot of knives on him today.
I'm actually going to show one that's a little bit different for me. I bought this one, I believe it was at Blade Show, Texas. I think. No, I bought this one at Blade West last year. That's when I did. Yep, Blade West. And that is going to be that Ferrum Forge design. I don't remember the name of this one, to be honest, right off the top of my head. 20 CV on the blade steel, limited release. We do have a few of these in the store right now. But I got to say, my favorite design that I've ever had has been the Civiviotium, which was also a Ferrum Forge design. You can also see the similarities. They have a very similar profile. This one's just a little bit bigger and obviously has the button lock as well. Functions great. I just messed that up. But
not enough wrist.
I like the finger choil, and this is one of my favorites right here. I love it, and I always forget how much I love it until I get it in hand, and it just fits my hand so perfectly. So that is what I'm carrying today.
Let us know what you're carrying. Let us know what your favorite one on the table is. If I had to take one home realistically today, I would love to take home this ZT. What would you take home? I'm
going with that Corgi pup.
Corgi pup.
No, I'm going Dawson.
Oh, you're spending big money.
I'm going Dawson.
Taking home the Morris.
It would be between these two. If I had to think about money, then I'm going with the Corgi pup.
And Greg's already got the
if
Morris.
Money was no issue, it would be the Dawson for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Let us know what you think. Let us know what your favorite was. Let us know what you're carrying. Seriously, I've asked every show, and nobody really ever says anything. So let us know.
What have you got in your pockets right now while you're watching the video?
I think very few people make it this far. But like, this show sucks. We're just happy you watch it. So thank you.
And stay tuned next week. We've got the release of the new Benchmade Water Series. I think you guys are going to like it. Pricing's not terrible. So
Pretty good, actually.
Stay tuned for that, and we're going to have a whole bunch of new knives on next week. And also, be sure to follow us on all forms of social media. We've been having a lot of fun with our TikTok lives, and we've been doing a lot of giveaways there. So be sure to tune in on TikTok for our lives every week.
Get on the talk, kid. Before it's gone.
Before the government shuts it down. You guys are awesome. I'm TC. That's Isaac. We've got Greg on here as well. And remember, if it cuts, we
carry it.